2006, I attempted suicide whilst I was on a high dosage of medication for what my doctor diagnosed as major depressive disorder. Deep down, I knew I was only just existing. It hasn't been an easy journey. In fact, it has been the greatest challenge of my life.
My daughter Olivia was diagnosed with a spinal tumour and a brain tumour. She had chemotherapy, which unfortunately it didn't shrink the tumours.
I discovered I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It was stage 4 and it had gone through all my lymph glands. And Natalie had said to me, "Mum, are you willing to do what it takes?" And I said yes.
14 years ago I was diagnosed with cancer and I was told I had 6 months to live. Even with the recommended treatment, it wasn't going to make any difference apart from maybe an extra 6 months of being ill.
We eat the same as our parents did. We create the same stresses in our lives. We tend to become replicas. What happens when you create the same environment and you have the same genes? You have the same outcome. But we do have now the choice. It is not just purely genetics and fate.
And I realized that my patient's diet was playing a major role in what was putting them on the operating table. As much as I enjoyed anesthesia, I knew I didn't want to spend my time putting people to sleep. I wanted to go back to general practice and help them wake up.
Many of these patients have conditions that are being fueled by the food they eat and are suffering or taking powerful pharmaceuticals to try and overcome the effect of the food.
Probably the fundamental key to healing is for us all to take responsibility for our own health. Without taking that responsibility, we tend to just be leaving the outcome up to somebody else.
Alvin Toffler wrote, "The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn."
Our concern about missing out on nutrients in our new lifestyle choice turned into inspiration as we discovered testimonial after testimonial of people healing themselves of major illness through following a whole food plant-based diet. And what was even more exciting was the realisation that eating an abundance of raw plant foods could not only heal, but help the body to experience optimal health.
I knew I had to change the internal environment of my body. I'm 68 years old, I'm off my medications, and I'm healthier than I ever have been.
That was also the beginning of our being 100% raw vegan, which really was to do with being 100% or having 100% nutrient laden food so that I would get 100% the best I could possibly get for my body. In doing so, not only did it cure the cancer, but also it made us more healthy overall, physically, mentally, and spiritually. We decided that we would maybe do something that would really catch the attention of everybody worldwide, and that was to run around Australia, run a marathon a day, every day, for a whole year.
She's coping with so much more. Her hair is shiny, her skin is clear. It really has been an amazing transformation, and you know, we have people think that we're a bit weird and strange for what we're doing, and that's okay because we're really comfortable with what we're doing.
It's the food. It's what they're eating. I have a plaque in my office that says, bold letters, "It's the food. It's been the food all along."
It takes beginning a new relationship with food that is loving and nourishing to us. It takes the courage to do whatever it takes. Simply by putting more life into my body in the way of enzyme-rich food and oxygen through regular exercise, I feel literally full of life. We all have the power to change ourselves, and when we change, life changes with us.